Welcome back to the Raptor Strike YouTube channel. We're outside. We are working on the anime Raptor, and we are talking about tie rods. So, big news with that. Our friends over at Texas SpeedLab Performance actually sponsored us some RPG half tie rods, or the half linked, and super grateful for them. Good buddy Gumby's out there. Go check out his stuff. He also has a YouTube channel. He does some crazy builds. Thank you very much for that. So we also have a vlog that we're going to be posting after this video. It's when we did the driver side. So we made sure to go through, do the driver side install first, so that way we can accurately tell y'all how to do it, and we're not just fumbling around with trying to install it while you guys are watching. So Sal did most of that work. It's actually like super humid and raining here in San Antonio, so it kind of sucks to be outside right now. But this is definitely something that I want to get on the truck and get parts out of the studio. But we got Sal right now jacking up from right on that front corner pocket. We're gonna get this wheel off, and really it's just this is a 22 millimeter on the factory nut, and this should just pop straight out. But well, let's get the wheel off first. NASCAR style. It's a 21 millimeter for the factory nut on the tie rod. Off. I believe that's a 21 already on there. I want to look right here on the spindle. I don't know.
Just send it.
Anyways, of course, as the one we're trying to show y'all, the other side just came off, and like this actually popped out on its own. Alright, well, we'll get back with y'all when we get this thing off. Alright, well, things are never going to go the way you expect. Exactly the reason why we did the, what we're doing right now. In the meantime, we actually have a bunch of plans for the Raptor. The rear suspension is going to be doing a full custom on the rear end. Okay. So 10 millimeter for this section here, and a 7/8 or 21 millimeter on this nut. Okay, go. Ready?
Go.
Woohoo! Okay. Well, I guess on an install video, that's what you want, the worst case scenario. Because the people of YouTube make it look easy, and then we do it, and it's never easy.
You're going to want to put the tie rod back in the hole.
Oh, to be able to loosen the...
Go.
And then you're going to want to loosen the jam nut here, which is a 15/16 wrench, or adjustable wrench, or however you want to do it. Because obviously I'm not reusing this. Which way are the threads? Towards me.
There you go.
Well, I guess it wasn't as tight as I thought it was.
They don't need to be.
Alright, Newton's law, what can go wrong will go wrong at the most inopportune time. It opened this time. Yeah, what is going on? Why is this one locked on there? That's not, that doesn't spew confidence. It's a flat spot. I already lost the flat spot. Here it is.
There you go.
Usually you count when you're doing like a factory replacement. You're going to count from how many rotations you do. But since we're putting on the RPGs, it's not exactly the same install. kind of at the end of their life. 40,000 miles on these. Take off the jam nut. Alright, so something we found on the driver's side is that this fastener hole that's here is just a little bit too thin on the bottom end because it what is it called? Tapers down, and it's just slightly too thin, too small on the bottom. So we just got a drill bit and we drill it out. You're not taking off a ton amount of material, so that is something you just want to be careful about. So, like I said, the biggest drill bit you can get. You're not taking off a ton of material from this underside. And check it every few passes. Like I said, you're not taking off a ton of material. You just want to take off just enough. See how it stops? You just want to take off just enough to where you can slide that bolt all the way in. There you are. That's all you need.
And just for frame of reference, you should never try your best not to touch the actual taper bore on here. Just the bottom portion of it that you need to open up. It's not really the stock taper bore is fine. It's just the end opening is what's too small.
And so here is your new jam nut. Take this, slide it on, and just thread it.
The other way.
Did this butt up against that on the other one?
Oh yeah. I just put everything as like far in as it would go, and then we could adjust from there.
And we already had this all drilled out. Yes, it's nighttime. Don't judge us. What? First try?
Hey!
Okay.
Time for a washer?
And for your washer, make sure you keep this upper washer up here too, in between the bolt and the top of this joint. You got your other washer. There you are. And it is a 24 millimeter.
24 millimeter?
Yeah, can I have it over there? Alright, so you're going to rotate this inwards towards the back of the vehicle if you're trying to bring it back out, and you're going to rotate it forward if you're trying to bring the alignment back to the driver's side. You're just going to eyeball it for now, and then take the locking nut, throw it on there. We're also going to put this in the jam nut, rotate it back down to meet with it. We're also going to put it back on the ground and then try to do some measurements on both sides. We're just eyeballing the alignment until we can take it to an alignment place of your choice. So like Firestone is who I use. If that's not who you use, then you figure out. That's for you to decide what you want to do. But for the most part, you have your tie rod installed. Now just put the wheel back on and you're done. Really, at this part, you're done until you take it to get an alignment, and that's as far as you can go from there. But besides that, a huge thank you again to Texas SpeedLab's Performance. They're out in Sour Lake. You can see all of their channel stuff that we have on our channel, as well as our podcast episodes that we have with Gumby. We have 2 currently. One was at Domo, one was at SpeedLab Performance, or Texas SpeedLab at his shop. We also have his tour that we did. We did a walkthrough of the garage. Thank you again. You know, I words cannot express, you know, my gratitude. And all I gotta say is be cool, stay humble. We'll see y'all guys in the next one. See you later. Yeet.